Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, I guess we need to introduce King Laloriarin Dainar to the Fighters Guild. So where are you? Where's the Fighters Guild? That's up here, right? Yep. Okay, so last time we saved the last Iliad King, and then I maxed all my skill trees. So I made the self-destructive decision to pick up a super random skill tree and replace one of the best skill trees in the game. Arguably the best subclassing skill tree. So my character is probably quite a bit worse now. Although that being said, if I'm like way fucking worse, then maybe I won't do this whole thing that I'm doing. But I think we'll be fine. I just think my sustain is going to be worse. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. I feel like Adric's Spear can probably carry me through the game. It feels like Adric's Spear by itself is like as long as you have that, you can probably have any other skill tree in the game. Okay.
We have made excellent progress thus far, but there is still so much to do. Continue your efforts to fill this city and strengthen our army. We shall require every ally we can muster if we are to successfully challenge the Lord of Schemes.
The pieces begin to fall into place. With the King's aid, we shall assemble a force worthy of Meridia's blessing.
What? Okay, I guess I just have to go in. What's her quest deal?
Your nagging is becoming more annoying than my persistent rash. You finally have a secure base. To go back outside without a plan is even too foolhardy for me.
You want us to hide behind these walls? To leave our comrades to die while you sip wine and lounge
Wait.
about?
Oh.
You have no honor, knight.
Don't lecture me about honor, elf. You have no idea what I've seen or what I've gone through.
See, I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, Ten Lauren's here. Wait, she's probably someone's companion.
My apologies for that display. The whole rash comment. Just a figure of speech, of course. So, I suppose you know more about this place than any of us. Like where I can get a decent drink?
The city is a safe haven, a place where we can regroup and organize.
A safe haven, eh? I didn't really expect to see cheerful flowers and clear water anywhere in this dark realm. I assumed we were walking into untimely and painful deaths. Glad to see I was wrong this one time.
How'd you end up here?
I couldn't let you go off and save the world all by yourself, could I? Not with just these Fighters Guild braggarts. Besides, there was a portal. How could I not step through and see what was on the other side?
Who's leading this group?
That's a good question. I heard that Captain Alfari was killed shortly after we were scattered. I was hoping to find another officer here, but no such luck.
I rescued an Iliad king. He wants to help assemble our forces.
An Iliad? I thought they were all, dead. Of course, this is a Daedric prince's plane. I really need to stop being surprised by such revelations. I have a feeling that won't be the strangest thing I find out before this is all over.
Attend me, soldiers. We have a war to win, and time grows short.
What in Ariel's name is this? Who are you?
So that's the last Iliad, huh? I thought he'd be more dusty. Isn't that what happens when elves get really old?
Shut it, you fop.
Who's in charge of this group? Step forward and address me.
What?
Then allow me to rectify that. I shall lead you. We shall recover your comrades and complete your mission. If that does not work for you, your services are no longer needed.
I don't know who you are, but you aren't Fighters Guild. You have no authority over us.
Do you challenge me, then? Do you want me to kill you to prove my combat prowess to your companions?
I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing that. He is kind of annoying.
How can you expect us to lay down our lives for someone we never met? Trust is earned on the battlefield.
They have such pauses, it sounds like someone cut out the laugh track from a sitcom.
If you want to win this, you must trust me. Allow me to explain why you need my leadership. We shall work this out. I understand your reservations, but with my leadership, the Fighters Guild will help us win this war.
All right.
Well, the king certainly doesn't lack confidence. I can appreciate that. Might put our friend here in his place. That'd be delightful to see.
What do you think about all this?
I think there are a lot of good soldiers out there who need our help. I also know that if we just charge out there with no plan, we're as good as dead. I'm always eager to rescue a fair maiden or two, but not at the cost of everyone's life.
What about you?
I refuse to leave our guildmates to rot in the wilds of this wicked place. I don't care about the dangers. How would you feel if it were you still out there? Wouldn't you want us to come and find you?
I do not expect this group to blindly trust me. That would be foolish. I plan to instill them with confidence so that when the others arrive, they will follow me without question.
This guy reminds me a little bit of a John Lithgow for some reason. What's your plan?
For now, I shall speak with each soldier here. Tell them what I think we should do and how we should do it. Perhaps listen to their opinions. To rush into battle with no allegiance is to command a unit that is already defeated.
And what should we do exactly?
Continue to amass our forces until we have enough troops. Then we meet in council and plan our attack. The chasm to the north protects Morlog Baal's inner sanctum. We must cross it and confront the prince if we hope to save Nirn.
All right. So restore the Hollow City. Lalorian, you're back. Sorry. Laloriarin. You're back out here.
The pieces are almost all in place. We can move against Molag Bal whenever you want. Attack now, or gather more forces. The choice is yours.
What would you suggest?
Thanks to your efforts, life is returning to the city. Already, those you have rescued have found their way here. Do we have enough to start a war? Yes. But are our numbers strong enough to finish it? I'd suggest we're not there yet.
If I give the command now, what are our chances?
Marching against this enemy at less than full strength would not be advised. Of course, victory is never guaranteed, no matter what the odds. If you feel differently, give the command. Otherwise, go back out and look for more allies to aid us.
I need to find more allies to bolster our forces.
I concur. That would be a wise course of action. When you feel our forces...
Okay, where the fuck are more... So, is that the restore to the Hollow City? Restore the Hollow City? What else do I have to do? Huh.
You're tired of walking? Very well.
Are there just other random side quests around? Let's see. Huh, there's a lot of little quests. Oh wait, are these like just fucking campfires? I know that campfires show up as quests for me. Huh. What is this? Can't go in there. I'm seeing so many icons on the map. But I'm wondering if they're just like little campfires. Can't go in there. Well, I guess we'll just do a little path around Cold Harbor and see if anything jumps out at me. I feel like we... Oh, there's a quest right here.
I can do this. I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
What are you doing out here?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild. We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
How do you get into the prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Scordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
I'll jump in and help the Fighters Guild.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Cold Harbor. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Scordo surely will.
What else can you tell me about this place?
The Daedra called it the Tower of Lies. I scouted around, looking for stairs or even some sort of secret entrance, but no such luck. The water looks pretty deep, though. Should be as safe as a walk in the park.
You mentioned someone named Scordo.
Scordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Ilram and Darak may be in charge, but Scordo keeps our unit running smoothly. I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there.
Do you know why they call this hole in the ground the Tower of Lies?
I assumed Molag Bal was trying to be funny. It's really just a deep pit, so the tower is a lie. Get it? A lie. No? Neither did I. But maybe there used to be a tower here once. That probably makes more sense.
What's your role in the Fighters Guild?
I'm a wood elf. I'm not a frontline soldier, if that's what you're getting at. If I have to fight, I prefer to do it from a distance. Anyway, jump off here and you should be fine. I really appreciate the help.
How did you avoid getting captured?
There was a lot of yelling, fighting, movement. I'm smaller than a lot of the fighters, good at sticking to the shadows, so I hid. I'm not proud of it, but at least I can still help them. Or rather, I can get someone like you to help them.
Okay, it looks like there might be a lot of side quests in this zone that all contribute. Oh god, what a terrible jump. So I guess I just have to go around and find side quests for a while. Here, let's make sure we have the right quest assigned. What's up, dude?
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. My guess? A little of both.
Willier sent me to help.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
So how can I help?
The fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Aruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
I have a few more questions.
Of course you do. Just make it quick.
What did they make you do down here?
Me? Not much. No one pushes Scordo around. But the others? They chip away at rocks until they drop and get tormented by Ogrims. Some even have their souls yanked out. Turns them into empty husks. I wouldn't wish that fate on an elf.
Why haven't you tried to escape?
We tried, but... well, this place is strange. Most of us just gave up, lost our will to resist. Doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does make it hard to organize. Maybe if you shake things up a bit, we can snap out of this. Maybe.
All these prisoners are from the Fighters Guild?
What do I look like? The social committee? There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Dremora, is she a prisoner?
Well, she isn't a guard, but if she's a prisoner, the Ogrims certainly don't give her any grief. To tell the truth, I'm curious about her myself. I've noticed she's been watching you since you dropped in on this little party.
How did a tough guy like you get captured?
It wasn't just me. A whole group of us got caught.
Bam.
What do I look like this? We tried, but what do I look like this? Well, she is.
Anything else you can tell me about this place?
It's a prison pit. Ephra's the Unraveler runs the place. He loves the sound of his own voice. They split us up. Some of us are down here, but our captains, Ilram and Arak, they're upstairs. A locked passage keeps us apart.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a few side quests. Quite a few.
I can go on.
I'm drinking mead. Well, I'm pretending to drink mead. But it tastes pretty good. Now I'm eating fried guar. Yum.
Okay. Do I just need to kill some ogrims? Goodbye. Ooh, we leveled up. Nice. Let's get sharp as night. Okay, that's leveling up pretty quickly. I should probably try that ability, right?
Let's take a trip off the main roads.
Let's go. Are you hitting on me? What is Scorch?
If you enjoyed your flogging today, please remember to thank your Ogrim tormentor.
Weird. Hey, what's up, dude?
Skordo set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
Okay, I want to see something. So, from this list I'm seeing, it says that there's...
She didn't make it. Find your ancestors, friend, and know that Vikord will avenge you.
I'm seeing that there's a list of Shrouded Plain side quests, Black Garrison side quests, and Fist of Stone side quests. So is that each different areas? There's Shrouded Plains. Are there areas up here? Probably not. I think we probably...
The only way out of my tower of lies is death.
Huh. Oh, huh. I wonder what those are. Okay, anyways. You know what? It wasn't a horrible damage. I mean, it's worse. I'm not going to use it. When do I get my first passive? 8. I really, really want to get more skill points. Bam. I see you.
Skordo sent you, didn't he? Thank Tall Papa.
Good eye.
Let me just grab a weapon before I go to meet Skordo at the rendezvous. Maybe I'll take out an Ogrim or two on my way.
Okay. And where was the last one? Up here?
I find your antics to be quite enticing, little mortal.
You're a Dremora, aren't you?
It speaks. I suppose I should be impressed that one of your kind even dares to approach me.
Daedra don't usually speak to mortals.
Pity. To think they'd miss out on this fascinating conversation.
Are you one of the prison wardens?
Oh, little mortal, you amuse me so. Surely you have more important things to do than waste time with me. Aren't there rocks that need to be chipped or bugs to be swatted? Perhaps you need to mutter to yourself and wander around in circles.
Does this place make people do those sorts of things?
Most of the guests here suffer from one or more such afflictions. If you linger long enough, perhaps you will adopt one of these distinctive quirks. Or perhaps not. I will continue to watch with interest to see what develops.
Okay. And the last one is up here. Bam. Level 6. I love how quickly the skills level up early on. He obviously hasn't been dead for very long. Okay. You know, I was originally going to plan to beat this game today, but I'm not going to because I want to... I think I want to do all these side quests.
How did it go? Are my companions safe?
Morgoth didn't make it, but I sent Sinfei and Vicord free.
Damn. Morgoth was a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Overseer Oruz, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
Why do we need the Overseer's key?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Isleram and Captain Arak. There's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit. It's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Isleram.
Let's go deal with the Overseer Oruz and get that key. Okay, I don't feel bad about... Well, I mean, I haven't fought any... I haven't done a dungeon yet.
I owe you one. For Morgoth.
Hey, how's it going? I've been completing a lot of games. I actually don't feel bad about swapping to this horrible skill. I don't know if it's horrible, but comparatively. I guess I won't know if it's bad until I do an actual dungeon. Okay, bam. I saw that there's a rhythm game bundle on Humble right now, by the way. I'm sure you're probably tuned into all that, but in case you aren't. Yeah, I saw it the other day. Had a lot of games I've never heard of. Okay, where am I going?
For only madness brings peace in this dread realm.
Where? Okay, wait, where am I going? Oh, hey guys.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
The Liar's Passage. Just back here? Hey, what's up, guys? Am I getting chased?
I'm still a little banged up, but we'll do our best to rally the troops and meet you.
Good luck, friend. Save a few Ogrims for us.
All right.
Find the captains and find out what's going on up there. Passage is right behind me. We'll catch up with you as soon as we can.
Got the key. What's the plan?
The plan is to get you to the second level so you can find out what's going on up there. I refuse to believe the captains just gave up on us. We'll get some weapons, rally the troops, and follow you shortly.
Who should I look for when I get up there?
Find Captain Isleram. I know him. He's a good man. This place must have him confused, or something worse has happened to him. Either way, we need to know.
Any idea what causes the confusion?
I'm not big on speculating, but I'm certain that Blackheart Ifritz has something to do with it. Be careful around that one. Oh, and one more thing. If you see Gwelier again, kill him for me.
What did Gwelier do to deserve that?
It's his damn fault we ended up down here. He blundered into a Dremora patrol during a scouting mission. Led them right to us. That imbecile couldn't scout his way out of an empty crate. But we really need to find the captains now.
Okay, let's head up.
As your mind unravels, try to dwell on your fear and suffering.
I'm just going straight spam. I need to look up what my, you know what? Let's look at my character real fast. Yeah, my crit percentage is down like 10% because I dropped that tree. Bam. Beautiful. You okay, dude? Look like you're having some trouble. Okay.
You weren't
Oh, nice.
keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Ooh, we can now get our first passive in that tree. Let's see. Okay, I guess that works. Does that count for this skill? Converts into a stamina ability that does bleed damage. You know what? Oh, God. I'm gonna do this because that I don't know how long it lasts, but that'll give me a third dot. I know it's using stamina, but hey, I don't use much stamina, so I'm sure it's fine. What's back here? Well, hello.
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
What are you doing up here?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the Lesser Daedra will not harm me.
Do you know where I can find the Fighters Guild captains?
Oh, yes. Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
So, you're the one behind all this.
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Why do you care what happens to me?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
Can you help me free the Fighters Guild?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now. Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will.
Oh. Okay. Where are you? Are you up above? Why, hello.
Spies. There are spies everywhere, and assassins.
Scordo sent me to find you.
Scordo? He could be one of Oroc's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an Orc or a spy. Blessed Lucky. I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
I'm not a spy, I'm just trying to help.
That's what any competent spy would say. Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion. Or a spy. Tell you what. My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Oroc's camp.
I have a few questions.
This place, it does things to your mind. Oroc's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
Have you talked to Arok?
Before this place made her crazy, Orok was a good friend. Now, I need to get Arok back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
What's so important about your sword?
It's my sword, and my father's before me. I dropped it while fighting one of the Ogrims. If you aren't an illusion, you'll recover it for me. If you are an illusion, I figure you'll disappear and that will be the end of that.
How did you wind up on this level?
The Dremora dragged us down here and split us up. Easier to maintain control, I'm sure. I know the Dremora are using mind tricks against us, but the constant torment gets to you. It wears you down. Makes it hard to think straight.
All right. We'll get a sword. Is this a boss Ogrim? No, it's not. Or Ogrim. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, dang it. I bounced right into that motherfucker. Here we go. The bleed does not last long at all. Nice. You know what? I should do something, actually. Let's go down to excavation. I don't even use this ability. Look at that. And we'll get scrying. That seems really good. That's really good. Well, that's not really that good. Oh, this is at rank 10, not rank 9. Dang it. I really want to max scrying. Bam! Hell yes. Okay. Wait, I'm going elsewhere? Where the hell am I going? Is there a bridge? Does not appear to be. Woo! Okay, is dude gone? What are you? Oh, water skin. Let me grab that. Sharp as Night will like me slightly more for it. Oh, a watcher. Oh, another watcher. I always think of watchers as like weird, crazy bosses, but you find a watcher in like the tutorial in the game. Am I getting chased? I guess not. All right.
I guess you weren't an illusion after all. Scordo also vouched for your existence. He doesn't vouch for anything, so you must have really impressed him.
Recovered your sword.
I almost expected you to stab me with it, not hand it to me. Hard to trust anything in this place. But as you can see, we have a situation developing here. Arak can barely refrain from attacking us. We need to fix this now.
Any suggestions on how to accomplish that?
Arak says she can't stop the voices without her helmet. She said the eyes have it. I think she means the Watchers. Maybe the helmet will calm her down.
I'll find her helmet.
Thank you for doing this. Sinfei wanted to retrieve it herself. But to be honest, we're not at our best right now. None of us could survive a battle with a Watcher.
Okay. This is a surprisingly long quest for like a little side quest. All right. Jump! Ah! You're okay, Sadman Hurb. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Thank you. That would freak me out to try to get that. Oh, God. Return to Arak. Jump! Oh my, it didn't jump! The A button didn't work. Oh my God. What a horrifying time for the jump button to not work. Oh my God. I can't believe that I didn't fall. Are you coming? Oh God, I got them fucked. I can get these guys attacked? That's crazy. I did not know I could do that. I wonder what their health is. That is hilarious.
This place, it does strange things to your mind.
Captain Ilram said you needed your helmet.
How do I know you aren't just a distraction so Ilram can slip behind me and stab me in the back? Wait, this is my helm. So confused. But Iolrum did kill my friend Ifriz.
Alrem is trying to get everyone out of here. You should talk to him.
You killed Ifriz, Iolrum. What else could there possibly be left to talk about?
Get a hold of yourself, Arak. Ifriz isn't one of ours. He's the bastard that runs this place. You're being manipulated. Here's our roster. You won't find Ifriz on it.
Let me see that. I'm sure I knew him. Didn't I?
We need to figure a way to get out of this tower of lies.
Who's that? Is that a Dremora?
I grow weary of this situation. It's time to put an end to Ifriz's interference. You need to kill Ifriz. I need him dead. It seems we have a common goal to discuss.
Help from a Dremora? Why, doesn't that reassure me?
We share a common problem, little mortal. It only makes sense that we work together to solve it.
Why would you offer to help now when you didn't seem interested before this?
Do either of us have any other options? Ifriz created the barrier that blocks the way out of this prison. Eliminate Ifriz and the barrier collapses. But you must find Ifriz if you are going to kill him.
And you can direct me to Ifriz?
How sweet of you to ask. Ifriz hides behind illusions. I have removed them. He has something of mine. I want it back. Kill him and both our problems are solved. But hurry. He will soon discover his defenses are down and hide himself again.
I'll deal with Ifriz. Will you help?
Ah, little mortal. I've already provided more help than you deserve. The rest, as they say, is up to you.
All right. Okay, where are you, Ifriz? Yikes. Ah, you fucker! Oh. Bam.
Well done, little mortal. You killed Ifriz, and I didn't have to lift a finger. Delightful. You and I will meet again, I think. I look forward to seeing what trouble you get into next.
Okay. Let's talk to a rock. Wait, where the fuck? Where? Are they up or down? I'm guessing up. Because they're probably towards the exit, presumably. There they are.
I'm Malakath's bloody mace. I feel so much better. That unbearable cloud of fear and confusion has finally lifted. I assume that this is your doing?
I killed Ifriz.
I figured. We started sending people through the portal as soon as the barrier collapsed. There's a city nearby. We saw it before we were captured. We're going to try to regroup there.
You should get out of here too.
Just making sure the stragglers get to the portal. By the way, you impress Scordo, which isn't an easy thing to do. Find him on the other side. He wants to talk to you.
Talk to Scordo. Got it. Anything else before I go?
Take a look at the crystal we discovered. Iolrum thinks it may be one of the lights of Meridia the Mages Guild told us about. If it is, it could be invaluable to our efforts here.
Okay. All right. Where is my buddy? Bam. What's up, Scordo?
You helped us get out of that terrible place. I won't forget that.
I'm glad you survived the Tower of Lies.
Could have just taken care of your own business in there and left us to our fate. But you didn't. I owe you. If that strange city over there has a tavern, the first drink's on me. And thanks.
I wonder if you can ever enter the buildings in that city. Bam. Okay, that's one side quest done.
By Ifri, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
If you had half a brain in your head, you'd run and hide.
Oh, God.
I'm really sorry, Scordo. I didn't mean to cause so much trouble.
You led an army of Daedra right toward us. You ignorant, scatterbrained, sorry excuse for a wood
I'll
elf
never
weakling.
do anything like that again. I promise.
Thanks again for your help. Now, excuse me while I go find that good-for-nothing wood elf and introduce his backside to my very large boot.
I think there might be like... It looks like there might be like freaking 16 side quests or some shit. Looks like there's a lot. Okay, let's just see if we see any... Oh, excuse me, guys. Any marks around? I think there's enough left that we haven't done that we should probably just be able to run into them. But once we start clearing out a bunch, then I'll probably... Oh, I don't think there's going to be any here. Because I've explored this zone pretty thoroughly. But once we do a bunch of the side quests, then I'll probably start looking up specific ones to see where they are. Because it looks like you get different quest, like text or progression or something in the final quest, depending on if you've done the side quest or not. And I think it's like binary. I think it's like all or none. Well, all or not all, I should say. Huh. Is this gonna kill me? Yep. Is there anything down there? Oh, that was my free death. That's the first time I've had a free death. Okay, keep our eyes out for side quests. Come on, there's got to be stuff down here, right? What is this? Is this a delve? Grotto of Depravity? Huh. There's usually quests and delves, I think. I don't see anything, though. Let me just see if I see anything that says Grotto of Depravity. I don't see anything. Okay, Arcanus running past us. Come on. There's got to be more quests around. I can see the list of them. I just don't know where they are. Oh, maybe these side quests are in the whole zone. Maybe it's not just for this quest. Huh. Because the zone has multiple tiers. Oblivion's Foe. What the fuck does that mean? I'm really not seeing side quests around. It is rather surprising. Oh, I see a side quest around. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, fuck, I gotta kill these guys. Huh. I saw one. Why did I see a side quest icon? I totally saw a quest icon. What the fuck? It was on the compass earlier.
Sometimes the
Wait.
right thing and the wrong
Oh.
thing are the same thing.
I think I found it.
You have come to Haj Uzith in its most desperate hour.
What is this place?
Haj Uzith is a place out of time. An ancient Argonian settlement, plucked from the Black Marsh and deposited into this dread realm. We know of your mission to Cold Harbor, and we would like to help. But unfortunately, my people are divided.
Divided about what?
Divided over the fate of our history. The tradition demands that you pass our trials and prove your worth before I reveal all of our secrets to you, outsider.
I'll go to
Please, head down this path to the city. I will follow you.
I'll go down to Haj Uzith. This sounds like it might be a long one. Okay. Wisdom of the Ages. Bam. Okay. Let's see. So, depending on if the quests I need to do are for, oh shit. Depending on if the quests I need to do are only in one of these zones on this list. Okay, because I'm seeing list story quest, Shrouded Plain side quests, Black Garrison side quests, Fist of Stone side quests. If we only need to do the Shrouded Plain side quests, then I only need to do 3 more. If I need to do all of them, then I need to do like 16 more. I'm guessing it's just Shrouded Plain.
We will not aid the outsider while our factions continue to argue about the fate of our beloved history.
The outsider has come, Anjin Saka, just as the history foretold. Perhaps now we can finally settle our disputes and do what is best for the Hist and for Nirn itself.
We shall see, Treeminder. We shall see.
Okay, the reason I say that is because we saw the 3 zones listed, right? Now, if I look at the quest list, I've only done any quests in the Shrouded Plains. So I think the Shrouded Plains are probably this whole area down here. There is a gate here that is locked. We cannot pass it. We cannot cross this chasm. But clearly we need to progress the quest, the main quest, and that will unlock it and let us through. I've gotten through only because I've teleported to other players. Now we can see this other area. I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing that this is going to be the next zone, Black Garrison or something, I'm guessing. And then I'm guessing that this is going to be the other area. Wait, Fist of Stone? Wait, Fist of Stone, Black Garrison. Village of the Lost. Oh, I haven't done the Village of the Lost event. Huh. Yeah, I'm really curious about where those are. What is this called? The Vaults of Madness. That's the dungeon proper. Is there another dungeon in here? Huh. Okay, whatever.
Are you ready to help us, outsider? Will you undertake the trials?
Tell me about these trials.
There are 2 trials, each designed to prove your worth to one of the factions here in Haj Uzith. The Trial of Spirit and the Trial of Body. One shall test your intangible qualities, the other your physical virtues.
What is the Trial of Spirit?
The Trial of Spirit is a test to prove your worth to the scholars of Haj Uzith. It shall challenge your mind and determine your strength of spirit.
What is the Trial of Body?
The Trial of Body is a test to prove your worth to Anjin Saka and his warrior faction. I'm sure it involves some kind of contest of strength and physical prowess.
What will these tests determine?
By successfully completing the trials, you shall show your worth and skills to our factions. Then you may participate in the great debate that has fractured our community for so long. Are you ready to undertake these trials?
Hell yes.
Do you wish to start the Trial of Spirit?
Let's do it.
This trial determines if your spirit can understand the spirit of my people. We cherish courage, which helps us face this realm's horrors. Endurance, which allows us to bear its hardships. And preservation, which keeps our traditions alive.
Understood.
Take these amulets and speak to the people on the South Pyramid. give each amulet to the person that best represents its spiritual quality. For each correct match, you will receive a gem.
What are these gems for?
3 statues at the top of the pyramid represent the challenges our values must contend with. Place the gems in the correct statues to symbolize overcoming these challenges. Then meet me at the base of the pyramid when you have finished the trial.
Okay. Do you have anything to say?
You need to finish Tree Miner Zohaniel's trial before you can undertake mine.
All right. So what was it? Courage, endurance. Okay, and something else, whatever. Let's see. Where? Is it like perseverance or something? What was it?
You must be here for the trial of spirit. Know that I am the Lord Master Abhaj Uzeth. I maintain the traditions and customs of my people.
Zohaniel provided me with an amulet to give you.
Of course. And which amulet do you think best matches my venerable nature?
Wait, what the fuck? Is this a puzzle that I need to figure out which one to give them? I have no clue what I'm supposed to go on with this. Venerable nature.
There's always more to do.
Are you here for the trial of spirit? Then know that I am but a humble farmer dealing with whatever this strange land throws at me so that I can provide food for my people.
Are you here for the trial of spirit? Then know that I am a humble farmer dealing with whatever these strange lands throw at me so that I can provide food for my people.
One of Zohaniel's necklaces, I assume.
Well, probably
and which
preservation?
One do you think matches my pragmatic outlook on life?
Preservation?
No.
Dang it.
I can't take that. That amulet is meant for someone who maintains our hallowed tradition. One of Zohaniel's necklaces, I assume.
Endurance.
Thank you. I deal with the hardships of coaxing food from this foul land. Without my dedication, who knows what my people would be eating? Please, take this gem of endurance. You'll need it when you go to the top of the pyramid.
I feel like I already failed this trial. But I'm glad they'll just let me fucking trial and error it.
I see the trial of spirit has begun. I am a go-between. I negotiate interactions between my people's 2 factions, as well as with the other inhabitants of Cold Harbor.
I'm a go-between. I negotiate interactions between the 2 factions, as well as the other inhabitants of Cold Harbor.
And which of Zohaniel's baubles do you think matches my daring nature?
My daring nature. Courage.
Thank you. I need to be brave and resolute to negotiate not only with my own people, but with the sad and dangerous creatures that roam this twisted plain. Here, take this gem of courage. You will need it when you reach the top of the pyramid.
Okay.
You must be here for the trial of course. And which amulet?
Preservation.
Thank you. My role here is to preserve and pass on the traditions of my people so that each generation never forgets where we came from. Take this gem of preservation. You will need it when you go to the pyramid's upper level.
Okay. Life, time, unknown. So life, place a gem. It appears a gem would fit in the face of the statue. So life is going to be endurance, I presume. What was this? Time? I don't know what fucking clue what time. Unknown. Oh, well, unknown's courage. Okay. So then that only leaves this. Okay. Okay, cool. Well,
The outsider returns. And was your trial of spirit successful?
yes, I've successfully completed the Trial of Spirit.
Good. That means you understand the spirit of my people.
What should I do next?
You must still complete the trial of body. Speak to Anjin Saka when you are ready to begin.
Will you answer my questions now?
You have proven yourself, as I knew you would. I shall answer what I can.
How did you wind up in Cold Harbor?
The time of the great Argonian civilization was coming to an end, and our history feared what that would mean for its children. When Molag Bal offered a different solution, the history gladly accepted.
And what does Molag Bal get out of the deal?
We allow Molag Bal's minions to draw sap from the Hist tree. The only thing sustaining the Hist in this foul land is the crystal that Molag Bal gave us. But over time, the crystal has poisoned the Hist. It is dying.
Tell me more about your history.
Our Hist cares for
History. I just understood the name.
To preserve our culture, our history struck a bargain with Molag Bal. Now the crystal provided by the Lord of Brutality somehow keeps the Hist alive. But it cannot fully heal the poison in this soil.
What is the crystal?
We believe that the crystal is one of Molag Bal's vampiric shards. Foul relics that corrupt whatever they come in contact with. The crystal only prolongs the suffering of the Hist. No matter the cost, that suffering needs to end.
You mentioned helping settle a debate.
Yes, provided you prove yourself worthy to both sides. Our two factions argue over the ultimate fate of the Hist tree. Which is the better outcome? Eternal death or eternal suffering? And then, of course, there is your mission to this dread realm.
What do you know of my mission?
We know that you have come to this realm with the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. We know that you seek to stop the plane meld that Molag Bal has orchestrated. We want to help you, but we can't while our people disagree.
What do you mean by ultimate fate?
The scholars, of which I am a part, believe that eternal death is better than the eternal suffering our Hist now endures. The warriors, led by Anjin Saka, feel quite the opposite. Existence, they feel, any existence, is better than oblivion.
Can't the Hist tell you what it wants?
If only it were that simple. Our Hist is weak, barely sustained by the crystal that feeds it. It hasn't spoken to us in a long, long time. But I have had dreams. They revealed your imminent arrival and hinted at your involvement in our debate.
Okay.
You have completed the trial of spirit.
He sounds
Are
like...
you ready to undertake the trial of body now?
He sounds like a Madokin. From Abe's Odyssey. I'm ready to begin the trial of body.
Know that our arrangement with Molag Bal prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora who collect sap from the Hist. You, however, are under no such obligation.
Prohibits us from interfering with the Dremora. Well, what does it have to do with the trial of the body?
It has everything to do with the trial. It is the trial. Beneath the North Pyramid, Dremora gather sap from the Hist into great vats. They use treated wood to heat the sap and refine it, drawing forth its magical essence.
And what do you want me to do?
Demonstrate your strength and physical prowess. Destroy the vats and disrupt their operations. If you add more treated wood to the fires, the sap will burn, and the vats will melt in the intense heat. Complete this task, and then return to me.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. How do I enter this place? Bam. All right. This place looks like it might be semi-large. Don't mind me running right in front of your prayers.
Let's see what your
one they have.
Bam. Is this sap? The sap should give you like a slow debuff if you get it on your feet. Bam. Ow. Bam. Okay. What am I doing? All right. Let's burn this shit. Hello? Target is out of range. The fuck? What am I supposed to be targeting? Oh, this part. Need more wood? Bam. Come on, guys. Gather up.
Let's hear it.
All right. Oh, it does work. I didn't need more wood. Bam. And one more, apparently. Wait. 2 more? 3 more? All right. Can I target this? I'm having so much... There we go. So much trouble aiming in the right place. Exit the facility. Don't mind me. Okay, who is it? Is this just a bunch of sap? I'm still hearing combat music. I like how I got out of the way from that person as if there would be any collision. That was the most Canadian thing I've ever done. Okay. Bam. Oh no! Oh my god. Wait, where am I going? Come on. Guess I have to go down below. All right.
The outsider has returned.
Overheated the sap vats and completed the trial of body.
Well done, outsider. That should give the Hiss time to heal while the Dremora rebuild the refining vats.
What does Bolog Bal do with the Hiss sap?
Nothing good, that's for sure. He covets the magical essence of the hissed sap and refines it into potions and elixirs, whose purpose we can only guess at. It's a perversion, but it is one we must endure.
I've completed both trials.
Then the time has come to choose. Do you agree that life, no matter the hardships, is sacred? Or do you side with the scholars, who would rather end the suffering and let our history die?
What happens if I agree to support the warriors?
If you settle the debate in the warriors' favor, then the history continues to live, and our civilization shall endure, just as it always has in this harsh land. Plus, my warriors shall stand at your side in your final battle against Molag Bal.
Remind me what the warriors believe.
The warriors believe that the history must survive, no matter the torments it is forced to suffer. The crystal must continue to sustain it, to keep the spark of life flickering despite the endless pain. Life is precious. The Hist must endure.
Goodbye. Okay, and you?
You have completed our trials, outsider. Now we ask you to settle our long
Remind me what you believe.
The scholars believe that the history cannot continue as Molag Bal's slave. It withers away, but the crystal will not let it die. This cruel existence, this terrible suffering, it must come to an end. Oblivion is preferable to eternal torment.
Okay, this is actually a tough one because, so are the Argonians dying with the history? Because if we went with the Argonian, sorry, they're both Argonians. If we went with the warrior side, which I would often agree on, but the only thing is there's obviously a double side where they're effectively slaves to the enemy and are empowering them and possibly causing more suffering. So, you know, normally I would probably agree with the other one, but I think maybe we will go this route. I agree with the scholars, the history should be allowed to die.
This outcome, while sad, is for the best. We shall give you a boon to help you in your struggle. Without the vampiric shard, the Hist will pass on naturally. But first, you need to convince Anjin Saka to accept your decision.
Have you made a decision, outsider?
I agree with the scholars. The history's suffering must end.
I see, but our traditions allow a choice, any choice, to be challenged. You must defend your decision by defeating our champion in combat. If you cannot uphold your conviction through battle, then how can you expect us to honor your decision?
I changed my mind. I'll fight as many warriors as you want to throw at me, but my decision stands.
Your conviction and certainty do you proud. Very well. The warriors will accept your decision.
Goodbye. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. Where'd you guys go?
The cursed shard has been destroyed. Currents of happiness and grief flow through the river this day.
Your long debate has been decided.
Thank you, outsider. Because of you, the history's eternal suffering and enslavement shall finally come to an end. We shall mourn the Hist, but we shall also find solace now that its pain and torment is over. When you need us, we shall be there.
All right, nice. Okay. So as far as I can tell, I think there's 2 more side quests. So from what I see, let me see. Saving Stibbins and the Lost Loot. Looks like we have 2 more quests left, I believe. I'm not positive though. Okay, let's go back to Animal Companion real fast. You'll generate some ultimate. Okay, may as well. All right, well, I guess we're going to call it there. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.